I think Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take it back to post episode 18. It was a qualifying match between Big Mark Austin and Matt Phoenix
I think it's all just
for a spot in the March Madness tournament. There's Austin hitting the power bomb, the jackknife power bombs.
I think it is, but covered now. Mark Austin said it's academic at this point. No, wait a minute.
Wow, Phoenix kicks out. Go on.
You know, I'm getting tired of being wrong in this match. Wait a minute.
Come on now.
He just took out AJ Monahan. That's going to be an automatic disqualification.
Yep, you're right. Yeah, Monahan's called for the bell. This one's open. Matt Phoenix has gotten open to March Madness here.
But if Mark Austin wasn't pissed off before, he probably is now.
And after the match, to say that Austin took it out on Phoenix would be an understatement.
Man, he laid him out, yo.
This guy has got to chill out after these matches. I'm all for ruthless violence, but it always has to have a purpose. After you've beaten your opponent, there is no more purpose for the ruthless violence. And he keeps on doing this and keeps on doing this. Eventually, there's going to be no one else left to do it too.
This goes back to how they have it when Austin was eliminated by Wayne Myers in the How They Have It Royal Rumble. He's been in a different mindset ever since. And that was Austin putting Phoenix through the table there.
And you know what? And I would say it to Mark Austin's face because I fear nobody. If that is what he's got in his mindset, he needs to build a bridge and get over it because he's making me angry.
I said most of these beatdowns have been damn near criminal, to be honest with you.
Exactly.
Phoenix suffered a concussion as a result of that beatdown that he took at the hands of Austin. That was about 3 weeks ago. Phoenix has not been back since, and neither is his tag team partner Tommy Kazarian, who's injured in a separate beatdown by Austin. So both of the tag team champions are out, and as of this moment, we do not know the state of the tag team titles, but from what we understand, we're scheduled to find out at the end of the week. But the bigger question is, right now, will Matt Phoenix be able to compete against Chris Garrett? I haven't seen him all day.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what's going on with that.
I'll be interested to see if he actually can compete. A concussion like that, man.
Controversial Chris Garrett, he has been outspoken to say the least in the last few weeks.
Did he really just have his own ring announcer though? His own entrance? I used to love Chris, but something's wrong with that.
I feel something definitely wrong way about it. I mean, I get that things aren't going your way, but there's a better way to go about addressing it than, wait a minute.
Here's Krieger.
Maybe we'll find out the answer if Phoenix is competing or not. Yikes, so what does that mean? Does that mean Chris gets a bye?
Oh my God, if that happens, we never hear the end of it. Uh-oh. Oh, that means Chris has gotta wrestle.
He's got a judgment. If that means that his opponent, then who is?
I want to know who his opponent's going to be. Who is the replacement?
Not you?
It's not me, I don't think. Is it? Are there?
I'm pretty sure it's not you, but...
Is Give Me Shelter about to play?
No, it's the
No way! Stop it!
Yikes!
Get the Wow!
Mark versus Mark.
And Gary beat him to beat this guy to get into the tournament. Now he's got to face him again to advance.
It's loser versus loser. One of them's gonna be a winner.
Lord.
I had 2 shots at it. I was trying to think stuff at the end of the tournament. Like one against Chris Gary and one in that Battle Royal.
But thanks to an injury to Matt Spears, he's now in.
He's got to be like a 1 million seed. Have a nice trip. See you next fall, Mattos.
And here's the funny.
I guess that would be a good time to point out the following. It will not get easier for the winner.
Yeah, because they gotta face Michael Hyman, the hardcore champion, next.
Yikes.
Yeah. Look, if I were Matos, I'd have taken the hell out of this one. Then again, Matos is an idiot, so never mind.
Matos and Hyman have... Oh! They've had their issues over in NYCW.
Well, yeah, they've exchanged sweating creams before.
Referee up to 7 now, and oh, Matos! Clothesline off the apron.
I mean, here's one thing about Matos. Matos has won multiple world championships in his career. Chris Gary, not so much.
I mean, but where did he win them, though? SEA? I mean, come on, he owns that company.
No, he won at NYCW.
I'm kidding.
Well, yeah.
The point is, it wasn't UWA and it wasn't here. And if it's not in those organizations, I'm not so sure of the credibility.
Matos is a unique power slam, man. Got covered 2 and no.
I mean, you can't take away from his wrestling ability. The man can wrestle.
He can wrestle.
Just a
Absolutely.
He's just
he can wrestle.
He's just a pro. That's all it is.
But it takes a little bit of extra something else besides being able to step in that squared circle. I've stepped in that squared circle with the likes of 30 other guys, myself, in a battle royal, eliminating most people that's ever been eliminated in the DWA battle royal. I was a hardcore champion at one time. Very nice style wrestling legends right there. I mean, I have had my own accomplishment. I've gone toe-to-toe with the virus and come out on top. So Matos, his shenanigans in NYC do not impress me.
It's like, well, 2 and no, Gary Rusty. Well, to summarize it, the doctor of Triple Threat Talk is not impressed.
That's right.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he knows that.
I'm sure he does. Single A Boston Crab by Gary.
And if not, Matos, I'm not impressed.
I don't know if he's from there, but I'm sure he's not familiar to him. If not, I'm sure someone related to him.
Yeah.
Probably Champ.
Shit, I ain't no snitch. I was talking to him like that. What?
Agreed.
Look at Gary going to town.
Oh! Cross on the eye. Great equalizer.
For the record, that was a good maneuver. You're on your back. You got to do something to get on top before your face gets pummeled in. You go for the eyes. That was a good maneuver. That goes to what I'm saying. He can wrestle. The point that Champ brought up. He can wrestle. You will not hear me say the guy cannot wrestle. I'm just not impressed with his career. To clarify.
And with the he had the advantage there. Matos is doing that thing.
Oh, elbow. Gary better be careful of that jam factor. That damn tongue, the jam factor.
Yeah, they've both been known to swing out of nowhere. And
you have to be careful. Well, I won't say be careful of the leg drop. Right there.
Chris Gary, he just learned why you don't celebrate prematurely.
Look where Yakuza kick in the corner did not connect. Oh!
Chris Gary on his back now. Matos dropping an elbow. Chris Gary introducing Matos' face to his knee.
You must got to get much.
Yes, indeed. That was Chris George.
Oh my goodness! Outside
what
the
a
ring.
Wow!
Chris
What a
Gary,
blockbuster!
Phenomenal athleticism.
I tell you what, if Gary did not hit that is a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, I think he was fucked himself with that one.
Oh, Gary, no counter. Counter by Matos. Couple of kicks to the midsection. Oh, wait a minute.
Good night.
The jam factor.
Yeah, all around it out on the floor.
You steal one from you, Champ? You're welcome.
Yes,
That's count to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. That is not their day. When they hit the floor, that is cool. And I think Gary might be as good as out. Might have continuing to count. Referee up to 8. I'm not sure if he's getting up.
He's up.
He's up, but the ref is at 9. He barely made 10.
Chris Gary somehow making it into the ring on time and getting a 2.
There was about 5 seconds away from 11. Oh,
he did it! Gary, he's summoning that inner strength from being from Houston, Texas, H-Town against the New Yorker.
Yeah, call himself Hollywood and New York. Figure that one out. Inside Cradle gets a near fall.
That's like JBL being from Texas and he's saying he's from New York. Look at this!
Gary! This is the movie theater with this street's diploma.
Trying to get away from that rope. That's a smart veteran move by Gary.
This street's diploma hits and wait a minute.
Now what?
That one's coming out.
What the hell?
Oh, that's Kevin McMillan.
Who the hell invited this jack off?
Coming out to the ring
The
like
leader of the McMillan, they are rising and the legal counsel for Sushiak. Matos back to his feet and Gary took his out of the hole there. And Matos started from behind.
Here we go.
He got him. Matos gets the win. Steals one.
You know we're never going to end this fight. You know that.
I will be sure to remind him that he had help from a poser in a cheap suit.
And your winner, Hollywood Joseph Monteiro.
He won. He beat Gary. He's moving on.
Yep, I'll give you. He's not good. He won. He ain't gonna apologize for it. I'll tell you what, this kid going out of the way. This is after the JM. This is after the JM cut on the outside. Gary just beats the count.
He actually hit him with the JM backer. Either way, he almost beat him out by count out. But man, I'm gonna tell you something. Mato can celebrate his win now, but he'll only have a couple days to celebrate because he's got a crazy ass Michael Hyman next.
Yikes.
There's a JM cutter right there.
Go Michael Hyman. How many times have you ever heard me say that one?
I think Michael Hyman's going to probably get the biggest pop of the night when he goes up against Mato. He's one of the most hated men in CCL right now. That's
the streets diploma, and McMillan came out right after that, and Matos got him from behind. He dropped the big leg on him. I'm not sure if it's not nearly as big as shoulders, but they got the job done. Yeah, Matos had helped in getting that win, but Gary took his eye off the ball.
There's your winner.
He screwed himself.
Hi, I'm Christopher Billings, the voice of the power plant. What is it that the power plant offers that no other company offers? A state-of-the-art training facility where wrestlers can utilize their many gifts and many talents to truly evolve and practice and hone their skills, which can then bring them onto a main show roster. But it doesn't come easy. These are trained professional athletes, and the risks are very real. So from everybody in the power plant, please do not attempt this at home. Do not attempt this in your backyard on a trampoline. And remember, watching TPP Frontline, it is a lifestyle choice.
Main event time, y'all.
Whoop, whoop.
Here's Chris.
The following on this is a first round. And 2014 CCL March Madness. And to the competition, they might be violent assault on the 18 Shanna.
Sorry, Chip, you were about to say something?
I'm just observing this young lady who's trying to make a name for herself in the CCL women's division. This is her
too.
Yeah, this is her first March Madness, of course, and she's got a tough enough opening round matchup.
That is a marvelous looking specimen right there.
She calls herself Portugal's perfect athlete, and what you see her in the ring, it's not hard to see why.
I'm going to go ahead and say she's Portugal's perfect body, too.
Got to go up against someone from Brazil who's going to be equally tough.
This should be good.
Vamos nos divertir.
Turn it up! Yeah! Base attack is in the motherfucking house!
Sao Paulo, Christie, Monteiro.
Bankers Life Fieldhouse won their feet for the twice CCL Deep of the Year. The Capoeira Beauty, Christie Monteiro.
And both of these women are from countries, different countries that speak the same language with different dialects. But one thing they have in common is they both want to be CCL Women's Champion. Christie's been there before. She's actually the longest reigning CCL Women's Champion, but she wants to get that shot again.
Oh.
South America versus Europe coming up.
This should be quite the matchup here. Portugal perfect athlete Shanna, high five, 119. Look for the perfect press and the perfection in just be able to roll in about 2 minutes to qualify.
And here's Christie Monteiro from Sao Paulo, Brazil. As we said, former CCL Women's and Women's Tag Champion, Money in the Bank holder, 2-time Diva of the Year, defeated Meredith Clark to get here at Pulse 18.
4 years ago, Meredith Clark won CCL March Madness, made it to the final the next year.
Here we go.
Clark, whose idea was for the qualifying match in the tournament.
Snap suplex. Shanna getting it going against Christie Monteiro here. Christie Monteiro follow up some punches and a drop kick, sends Shanna to the ground. Shanna now in the corner.
It was Christie's idea, it was Meredith's idea that anybody who wants to be a March Madness has to earn their spot. They got to earn their spot. But remember, 2012, Eddie, you and I both, we were very critical of the seeding, especially Laura Cross, who ended up winning at the 12th seed. So I think this is definitely a right move to make.
Right. I totally agree.
Standing drop kick by Shanna.
And standing leg drop kick.
Christie Monteiro sends Christie to the ground outside.
This is just the third match. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Nice!
That's the 7 all time.
Portugal's perfect athlete, as good as advertised right now.
I mean, another thing I thought about when it came to this unique way that the March Madness was formed this year was you got, like I said, you got a lot of first-timers like Shanna here who, this is one of the first of many chances they'll have to try to become a champion. Whereas you look on the flip side, folks like, well, I'll say in a minute. I mean, you look at Shanna, and then you look at, TRT and on the men's side, and having that, getting their first opportunity to be in the March Madness. Whereas you look on the flip side, people like Christie Monteiro, Wonder Woman, Gregory Black, Michael Hyman, They're getting up there, and they've been to the mountaintop before. How many more chances they're going to get?
I also have to think for some of the people in this tournament, this is as close as they're going to get to a world title opportunity.
Right, there are some in this tournament.
They have to make.
Yeah, there are some in this tournament who may not get another opportunity. Like I mentioned, there's some young people in the tournament who will get other opportunities. May not come right away, but it'll come. And then there are some who've been up there who want to get there again. They may not get another opportunity. This may be their last shot.
Yeah.
In this business, you never know.
Yeah, any shot can be your last shot. As Christie drops the knee on Shanna. Right in her pretty face.
In the face!
The leg drop is off the ball.
You gotta think about something. TJ Wizard, who, just recently came back, he was hurt so bad in 2012, we thought he was never coming back.
Right.
And you look at what happened to Dallas and Sergeant Clemens, names we haven't talked about in a while since their epic encounter in 2012. Their careers ended. Like I said, in this business, your career can end just like that.
Any shot can be your last shot. Lost body from Christie 2-0.
Christie definitely showing that veteran instinct and that veteran experience.
Oh!
Son of a bitch.
Good maneuver. Wonderful.
That damn bicycle kick, I swear to God. That bicycle kick come out of nowhere.
And her face just learned it the hard way.
You're gonna get some fucking head kicked in, Shanna. Uh-oh.
Now is Shanna trying to finish this here?
I think she is.
Oh, Monteiro catches her.
Shit.
Christie is having none of that.
Christie does not respect your perfection press.
2-0. Gets in this section. And Christie! Christie roll up!
Shanna finds himself hanging on the ropes on the outside, and Christie sends her the rest of the way.
Oh, watch Christie.
You don't get taken off.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, she's gonna fly. That's what she does. Told you. That's what she do.
Christie not afraid to take off. Oh, that's another time drop.
And one thing we didn't mention, the winner of this match faces one half of the women's tag champion Psylocke in the next round. I'm sure Doc will be all over that matchup.
Absolutely. And as far as matchups coming at a later time, can we guess who I'll be pulling for in the TRT vs. Butcher match tomorrow night?
I'm sure you'll be pulling for Butcher.
That's right.
No.
The Butcher is who I'll be pulling for.
Wow, you changed your tempo. Austin Brown. Christie Patterson, TRT.
Yeah, man. I mean, what? The TRT turned heel and I didn't know about it? I mean, what the hell? How you gonna call Mary Jane Watson a bitch, though?
That is a fantastic example of a man who no longer cares, is just focused on getting the job done, or at least in words.
TRT has girl stuff to give now.
Christmas pin!
Or should I say Bradley Reynolds, I should say.
The artist formerly known as
You're gonna call the kid up by his real full name.
Bradley
Shots
Reynolds.
fired.
Bradley Reynolds has zero to give him about anything at this point. He wants to be a champion.
That's 2-0. Christie is her own version of the perfect press. Shanna staggering. Oh, or not.
Yeah, we keep playing possum.
I don't think Christie's playing possum right now.
Perfection injection, and it only gets 2.
Perfection injection.
Pull up pin, no.
Nope.
Perfect plex. 2.
Perfect plex ending on a perfect view. That is fantastic.
I was gonna say shades of the late great Kurt Hennig, but I don't think he got a perfect view from Kurt Hennig, so let me leave that one alone. I thought she was going for that perfection press, but she went for a drop kick instead, and that kind of failed. Jesus!
Shanna,
You're gonna get your fucking head. No. Nope. Wow. She did the 7-power special a different way. She got a running start and then kick the shit out of her. Man, he just kicked her head to Gary in the end out here.
What's she gonna do that for, man? Monteiro feeling it.
Yeah, she's feeling it.
I don't think it gets closer than that right there.
Christie, man, you know Christie's not going into a panic or getting frustrated, but you gotta be thinking in the back of her mind, what does she gotta do to beat this woman? Wow, what an exchange by these two women. Both of their native countries speak Brazilian. They're just so different.
Send Shanna down.
Oh, what an elbow.
Shanna goes by. Dragon suplex. Christie is out on his feet. Now she gets up, I'm pretty sure she doesn't know where she is right now.
There it is.
Oh, the perfect press hit!
She hit the perfect press. And that does it.
There's an upset.
Shanna moves on.
There's an upset. First upset of this tournament.
And your number, Shanna.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shanna ends this episode of March Madness with a victory and pushes the entire event over for the rest of the time. Swinging it around, March Madness has begun.
Man, but like I said, this is the first upset of the tournament. Christie gave it her all, but Shanna just really was just the better woman in this one. But Shanna doesn't have it any easier because you got to go up against Psylocke next.
And Psylocke
I mean,
will have her hands full, but I firmly believe in her.
Look, you got something you got to think about with Shanna. She gets past Christie, then she goes after Psylocke. She gets past Psylocke, she faces the winner of whoever gets to face Electra in the first round that takes place tomorrow between Wonder Woman and Cassandra Nova. So you gotta think about that. Shanna doesn't have an easy road heading to the finals.
There are no easy outs.
I was going to say, is there really an easy road? I think the easiest out is going to be Matos.
You're welcome.
The perfect press gets the 3 and Shanna, your winner.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I think that.
Silent respect.
Oh, I absolutely would love to see these two play.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to wait another day for that one. But I can't wait for tomorrow. This is how our tournament starts. Can you imagine how the rest of the tournament's gonna go?
I don't know how the hell we're gonna top 81, but we're gonna try like 12 months. We'll see you then.